Hi guys. Good evening, guys. Just wanted to hop on a little early and say, if you have 2 blocks, go ahead and get those. We're gonna need those for tonight. And a chair. You can see mine, any type of chair will work, or a stool. See, mine's right here. Just for a little bit later in the practice. And then if you have some socks, those are optional. We're just gonna do things just a little bit different tonight. We're gonna add in some drills. All right, add in a few drills, some dynamic movement. I don't know what you guys, but when the weather's just rainy and dreary like this, it really just does a thing to my mood. So when I was putting this together, I wanted something that was really gonna get the blood flowing and help me release some of those emotions. So we'll have a few drills in between flows. We'll have some more dynamic movement. So I'm glad you guys are all here. We have a few more minutes before we get started. Okay, it was saying something about connection, so let me know if I lose connection or something here, guys. Hey, Kate! How are you doing? Oh, I miss you guys. I can't wait to see everyone back in the studio again. So, we have about a minute to go, but we're gonna get started tonight on our belly. I know it's a little bit different, but we're just gonna get started there. And once you're there, you can just make a little pillow for your head, or you can rest one cheek or the other on the floor, or you can just let those arms fall wherever you like as we settle in. So I'm just gonna start right here. Take a nice big inhale, feel that belly pressing into the floor, and exhale, release. Begin to settle in, releasing the day. So Sarah shared this the other day, I think on Instagram, and I think it's so perfect. At least this is what I've been feeling lately about this time. I think when the dust settles, we will realize how very little we need, how very much we actually have, and the true value of human connection. That's been so true in my life recently. I've realized all the things that have kept me busy and occupied, they're good, but they're not necessary. And some of the simple things that I had around me this whole time, I was taking for granted. Some of the simplest things, reading aloud to my younger kids, eating dinner, all of us together around the table, my kids being well rested, I'm well rested. It's pretty amazing the things that have been shown to us, but I'm really seeing more and more the value of that human connection. And this is great that we can connect through this virtual world and online with each other, but nothing can replace that human connection. And I'm so excited to get back in the studio and share that with you guys. Begin to lengthen those inhales and those exhales while you're here. And right here from our belly, we're just going to start with a shoulder opener. So open those arms out wide, palms face the floor into T. We're going to roll over onto our right hip here for a shoulder opener. You can take that top foot and step it towards the back of you. You can reach this left arm over. Just breathe into the shoulder space. Nice exhale. Plant those hands back down. We'll switch sides. So rolling onto the left hip, the left side of our body, opening that shoulder. That right foot can tap down behind you. The arm can reach. Nice. We'll come back through center. We're going to bring those hands right underneath our shoulders here. We're just going to warm up our spine here through a series of rolls and movements. So from here, just begin to lift up nice and easy. Just into this nice little baby cobra motion or sphinx here. After a few of those, we're going to bring your arms out into cactus arms. And we're going to inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, fold back in. Just take maybe 3 more of these here. Nice. From here, we'll make that movement bigger as the palms plant underneath the shoulders. And we roll all the way up to a full cobra, and then roll back down. Now here's where you can make this motion your own, as big or small as you like. As you roll through these, you can even come up onto those fingertips here, wiggle the shoulders around. After you lower this time, next time you rise up, see if you can bend those knees, pointing those toes toward the head here, and then lower down. Maybe you straighten one leg and the other here, maybe looking over the shoulders, and we'll roll back down. From here, we're going to press all the way up and back to a child's, and then roll forward to a cobra. You can choose if you'd like to bend the feet here, I like to, or keep them flat, just flowing back and forth here. You can roll just like this, or you can come back to a child's, keeping the forearms planted and slide through and up. If you like that motion, or you can just take these waves here, warming up through the spine. Take maybe one more forward, one more back. And then next time you're in child's, just stay right in that wide-legged child's pose. Maybe again, cupcake those fingers and roll out a little bit here. Spinal waves. Walk those hands over to the right. Nice side bend here. And then walk them over to the left. And breathe into the side body. Coming back through center. Let's press up to tabletop, hands and knees. Let's just take a little roll here. So it's like cats and cows, but we're just rolling, making that spinal wave motion. If you'd rather take just traditional cats and cows, that's fine here. You can begin to rock the hips side to side. Hip circles. Just keeping the movement fluid here, flowing with your breath. And then we'll extend the legs out, coming into our first plank pose. From here, we're going to take those same spinal waves. So it helps if you come up onto the tiptoes here and kind of roll through the spine, play with the motion here. Undulating the spine. Nice. After a few of those, we'll press the hips high, coming up to downward facing dog. And again, we'll take some spinal waves from here. So you can just wave right here in downward facing dog, or you can roll all the way through plank and then back through downward facing dog. Finding what feels good for you here. Making that wave motion with the spine. Just take one more. And we'll meet back in that downward facing dog. Nice big inhale and exhale.
Beginning to tiptoe those feet up towards the front of the mat, in between the hands. We'll rise up nice and slow here. We're only one vertebrae at a time. Coming up to the top of our mat. Inhale, lift those hands. And it's snowing. Exhale, hands come to heart center. We'll warm up with just building a little bit on our sun A's here. So inhale, lift those arms up overhead. Exhale, let's draw them down through those cactus arms here. Really drawing those shoulder blades together. And then inhale, once more, up. Exhale, cactus arms. This time, let's continue that motion as we fold forward. Inhale, lifts us up flat back, halfway. Exhale, plant those hands, step back for our plank pose. We're going to try some reverse chaturangas from here. So I'll show you once, and then we can practice a few. So we'll just lower down the same into our chaturanga. We'll inhale for our up dog. From here, we'll exhale back to chaturanga, and then press back up to plank. So if you'd like to practice that, it just takes a little bit of different motion through the shoulders. So you lower through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Back to chaturanga. Press back up. Nice. Just something fun to play with. New variation. This time as you come through up dog, let's press back up through downward facing dog. From here, let's lift the right leg high. Bend, twist, and open. Twirl the ankle here. Keep that right leg extended and bent. See? You can lift that left hand up. Maybe you just lift it up. Maybe that left hand comes to meet that foot and you press into it. Fun little balance challenge. Set that right foot down. Switch sides. Lift the left leg. Bend, twist, and open. Keeping that knee bent. Playing with balance here. Just lift the right hand first. Maybe it comes here. Maybe that foot reaches the hand. You press that foot into the hand. And you look up. Exhale, release the hand and the foot. Let's begin to walk those feet up here. Nice and slow. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold you in. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands come to heart center. This time, let's add in a side bend. As we inhale, exhale, right hand comes down, left comes over. Again, breathing into the side body. Switching sides. Adding in that little baby back bend if you like here. And then exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, we step or hop the feet back. Coming to our plank pose. You can try those reverse chaturangas here if you'd like. Or you can just add in that chaturanga push-up. Either way, we're going to meet back in downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. From here, we're going to hop up back to the top of our mat, trying to land nice and soft. Inhale lifts you up halfway. Exhale folds you in. Inhale, we rise. Hands come through heart center. From here, for our side bends, we're going to make this little love gun here. Interlace the fingers, and then side bend to the right. Swinging around, side bend to the left. You can swing through a few of these if you'd like, or you can just keep the static hold here, the side bend. From here, bringing the hands, interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, open the heart space. Exhale, fold in. Hands plant, lift halfway. Exhale, step back, plank pose. And just take a regular half vinyasa from here. Chaturanga, up dog or cobra, and downward facing dog. Breathe here. We're going to drop those knees, come back into a tabletop position. Before we go into this set of drills here. I'm going to do some wrist warm-ups. So from here, turn the fingers to point back towards your knees here, just as so, and then take a little rock back and forth here. Being mindful here with your motion. It may just be right here. If you need more, lean back more. And we'll bring the hands out, fingertips face opposite directions, and we'll rock side to side, maybe forward and back. Hands come in, fingers point towards one another. Again, we rock back and forth. Then the back of your hands, gonna plant down here, fingertips towards you. Again, being gentle on the wrist here, just a slight rock back and forth. We take a few rolls here. Nice, and then we'll meet in a standing forward fold, just as so. We're gonna work on a few wrist taps here to work on our compression, our strength for our handstand. So if you can, keep your legs straight here and touch the ground. You can keep a bend in the knees here. From here, plant those hands firmly. Step the feet about shoulder width distance apart. Keeping the legs straight. Lift the left foot, tap up towards the forearm or the wrist. And then the right leg. See me? Tap the forearm. So we want to keep those legs straight. This motion comes from the hip flexor here, and use that core strength. Just keep tapping here. If you are familiar with wrist taps, and you'd like a little bit more, you can work on bringing them all the way up to the forearms and holding here. So much core is involved there. Step up, up, hold. Maybe you just step, and fall back. Such a small movement, but it takes so much core here. Nice. When you're done with that, bring the knees bent here. Wrap your arms around and just fold in for a breath or two. Nice. From here, we'll play with another drill with our blocks. This is where we'll use our blocks or a set of dumbbells if you have those. So I'll show you both ways. We're going to work on some L-set drills. So you have your blocks, put them on the lowest level. Come into a seated forward fold position here, but we're not going to fold. Bring those blocks right about mid-thigh here. Press the palms firmly down into the blocks and then lift the seat up here. Flexing through the feet. And from here, we're just going to rock up and back. So drawing the seat up and back. Fold forward, not fold forward, sorry, slide forward and then up. Forward and down. If you'd like a little bit more, you can press and lift all the way up into an L set here. If you're all the way off the ground, you'll probably be shaking. Woo! And release. Maybe take a quick forward fold here. So if you have weights or both, you can do the same thing here. I just thought everyone might not have blocks. Grab around the weights here, slide back and forward, back, L sit, release. Nice work, guys. If you have socks and you're on a hard surface, just something fun to play with here. Go ahead and get your socks on, or just something you can play with later. Socks will allow you to get that slide. So this one's I tried it with weights, it's a little more difficult, so blocks or books stacked up high enough, because we need the blocks on the second level here. So from here, we're going to place them right outside our hips. We're going to start in like this hero's position here. We're going to slide our feet out like we're in that L-sit. Point to the toes. We're going to slide them back. We're going to take a push-up here on the blocks and then slide forward. Slide forward, back, take the push-ups. All right, do with ease. You don't need many for it to feel this. Slide out, back, and push up. Nice. I tried it with a weight. got it, your legs can't fit through quite as well. And take a little more maneuvering here to get the feet through and down. But it can be done. Whew, I'm already sweating. Whew. All right. I'm gonna take my socks off. You guys can play with those drills. Just a little bit more if you like. Grab a sip of water. For this next section here, when this next song comes on, we're going to start off in Malasana on the long way of our mat here. So instead of being at the top of our mat in Malasana, we're going to be lengthwise in our mat. We're going to be moving this direction, left to right on our mat. We're going to keep moving through the whole song. So I'm just kind of getting you guys ready where you can meet me at for that section. Since we're here in our Malasana, if you'd like a little pro play time, you can play here with your pro, planting the hands, leaning the weight forward, maybe crossing at the ankles here, and then uncrossing and recrossing. Cross ankles, cross opposite ankles, come back through Malasana. Nice, if you're working on that flying pro, I know we did that my last class, maybe play with balance here, letting just the left leg lift, bring the right arm off, right leg, excuse me. A nice big star pose here. Inhale, reach up, and then exhale, fold forward. Wide-legged forward fold here. With the left hand, spin the right arm open. Inhale. Exhale, plant the right hand, spin the left arm open and twist. All right, here we go, guys. We're gonna meet in our Malasana. Nice low squat here. I've been loving this song lately. Our first movement here is going to be Malasana to wide-legged forward fold. Malasana, wide-legged forward fold. Just a few more times. All right, from our Malasana, we're going to drop our right knee down to the floor. Yeah, on our left knee. Trying to stay as low as we can. This takes a lot of hip mobility, so if you need to come up too, that's fine. Just two more. This time when the right knee comes down, let it stay. We're going to pivot and turn all the way to the left side of our mat, rising up for a kneeling crescent. You can pulse here if you like. Reach forward. Exhale, pull through cactus arms. One more time, pull forward. Exhale. Grabbing that back foot for a quad stretch. And then exhale, back to half splits here. I encourage you just to find motion here. All right, then we're coming all the way back to a wide-legged forward fold here. We're going right back to that Malasana, wide-legged forward fold motion. Nice, just 3 times here. We're back in our Malasana. Left knee is gonna come down. Try and stay low. Right knee comes down. Left knee, woo! Right knee. Last time, left knee stays down. We're gonna pivot and turn towards the right. We're in our kneeling crescent here. Reach forward. Exhale, pull through those cactus arms. One more time. Open up the heart. Reach behind for that quad stretch. Press back for half splits. Take a little bounce here if you'd like. Back through our wide-legged forward fold. Sway a little bit here if you'd like. Inhale, we're gonna rise all the way up. Exhale, we're gonna settle in, goddess pose. Yeah. Dip that right shoulder down a few times. And the left. From here, we're gonna pivot all the way to the right, again, coming to our full crescent. We're gonna reach out just like we did before. Exhale, cactus arms. So think of cat and cow back as you do this. From here, hands are going to come just around that front foot. Stay on the fingertips. We're going to draw that right foot, that right knee into the chest 5 times with the beat. Woo! Nice. All the way back through center. Inhale up. Exhale, goddess. Take just a few pulses here. We're going to pivot all the way to the right. Inhale up for crescent. Take those reach throughs. We're almost done here, guys. Nice and plant those hands surrounding that front foot. Take 5 of those knee squeezes here. We'll open all the way back up. Exhale, release. Nice work. Take a sip of water if you need it. I will meet you in downward facing dog for a little flow. From downward facing dog, use an inhale to lift your right leg up high to the sky. Exhale as you draw the right knee to the right elbow, squeeze and hold. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, step that right foot up in between the hands. Pivot that back foot to 90 degrees. Open up for warrior 2. And breathe. Come back to your breath if you lost it. I know I did a little bit there. From here, we're straightening that front leg, reaching back for sky archer, and then we're folding in for triangle. Take whatever arm motion you like here. We're going to come back up through sky archer, and from here, we're going to fold all the way into an airplane or warrior 3. I like to kind of swim out my arms here. Exhale here, we're going to fold in for standing splits. Take a breath here. Maybe work on that balance challenge. One hand coming to the ankle or maybe both. As you exhale, coming to a curtsy lunge, that left knee comes behind the right. Reaching that right hand around just to grab that foot for this time. And then we're going to set all the way down. So we're going to take this seated twist here, turning to face you guys. Inhale, left, lifts the left hand. And then hook, hug, or bind as you twist in. Take a breath in the twist. Bring those hands to plant in front of the mat. We're going to hop back to downward facing dog. Ready? Here we go. Nice. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Squeeze. Inhale, backing up. Left foot steps up. We open up for warrior 2 on the left. Saddle in. Straighten that front leg. Sky archer to triangle. Shorten that stance if you need to. Lean in. Maybe that arm reaches out. Coming back up for sky archer. From here, balancing into that airplane pose. Hands can be a prayer out front, or they can swim here. Eventually we'll fold in for our standing splits. Taking a breath here. Exhale as we draw that knee in behind. For curtsy, just grabbing the foot here for now. And then we'll set all the way down, coming to a twist. From here, the right hand will come up. Elbow meets knee, or we hook or bind in. And we twist. Hands plant, and we can take that hop back again here. Downward facing dog. You can take a vinyasa here, or you can skip it and just meet me back in downward facing dog. I'm going to take that flow through again, just adding in a few things. And wait for the song to start here. All right, here we go. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, this time cross it over to tap the left elbow and hold. Inhale, backing up. Exhale, step it up in between the hands. Open up, warrior 2. Sky archer to triangle. tip in. Maybe this time, this left hand wants to bind behind the back. Find the crook here between the hip and the thigh. As you open up and keep that bind, as you rise up again for Sky Archer. And then we open up for that airplane. So then you turn it up. Hold that airplane. From that airplane, you're moving into those standing splits. From our standing splits, turn around. This time as we come to that curtsy lunge, we're going to reach that right hand for that foot and extend it out for baby grasshopper. Yay! If you're familiar with that, maybe you want to play here with standing splits to grasshopper, baby grasshopper. Maybe you just want to have no hand here. You want to be standing splits to this lunge a few times. Since we've already burnt out our legs, why not? Nice. From here, we're just going to sit down. Wrap the legs right into that seated twist once again. Left hand comes up. If you want a little more here, there's a bind. That left hand can sneak around in between this keyhole here. Right hand can come to find the fingertips, and we can twist in. Just an option. Hands plant back at the front. Ready? Let's take that little hop. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lifts the left leg. Exhale as you cross it over to the right elbow. Inhale, backing up. And we step it up in between the hands. We open up for warrior two. Reaching up, Sky Archer. Leaning forward for triangle. Maybe we take that bind behind the back. Keeping that bind as we rise up. Sky Archer. We reach forward for our airplane. You choose what you'd like to do with your arms here. And then you fold in, standing splits. From here, you come to that curtsy lunge. Left hand's gonna reach for the outside edge of that right foot, the pinky edge. You're gonna slide it through, drop those hips. Baby grasshopper. If you're a pro at this already, try swinging it through without the use of that hand. Woo! I'm sweaty. Last time, sitting all the way down. Right hand comes up, twisting in. Maybe you work on that bind here. And breathe into the twist. Hands come to plant, back at the front of the mat. Take that little hop back. Let those knees fall down and rest in a child's pose just for a few breaths. From here, we're going to move into another little drill for handstand, just for some fun. So this is where you'll need the chair, guys. You can see this. I'm going to bring my chair around here. You guys see? Chair or stool will work. We're going to work on some handstand prep play. It makes it accessible, and it gives you the sense of the hips stacked over the shoulders here. So if you'd rather not do this, you can just watch and rest in hero's pose. Just something fun to play with here, since we have these objects here at home. So we're going to plant our hands, bring our feet onto the chair. Then we're going to walk back, so we're kind of in this box shape, this 90-degree angle. We want to shift those hips so they're over the shoulders here. So they're stacked like a handstand. From here, you can lift a leg, so you get the feel of that stacked line in handstand. Lift the right leg. If you want to be brave, you can lift both maybe. Just beginning to tiptoe that foot up. Getting a little balance here. Nice. Just a fun drill to play with. Set that chair off to the side. Take a breath. Take a sip of water if you need it. I will meet you guys right back in a downward facing dog when you're ready. Ready for some fun boat play here. So from here, I want you to hop up to your seat, or you can just walk up. You jump through Legs lift up for a boat pose. Hold here for a few breaths. Then we're gonna go high boat to low boat. So low boat, high boat. Take 5 of these. Woo. Once you're back at the top in that boat pose, you can grab the heels and extend the legs up long. Maybe rocking back onto the tailbone here. Maybe opening his legs into the straddle position here. Something fun to play with. All right, guys, from here we're rolling all the way back to plow pose. Ready? Here we go. Toes tap down behind. If you'd like here, you can lift one leg and the other. You can straddle the legs out. Let me see if I can hit my plant and bring them up through center. Whatever movement feels good for you. From plow pose, we're gonna roll. See if we can roll all the way up to chair. All the way up to chair. So if you didn't get it the first time, maybe you play. Rolling back, plow, roll up for chair. Once you're in chair, take a T-twist to the right. Back through center, T-twist to the left. Nice, back through center, exhale, forward fold, spill over. Inhale lifts you halfway, exhale, step back, plank pose, take a quick vinyasa here. Back in downward facing dog. Once more, we're gonna jump up through to that boat pose. Nice. From here, we're not gonna take the high and low boats, we're just gonna take our boat pose. Lift the feet up. See if we can take our peace fingers, these two, find up the big toes and extend. From here, we're gonna try rolling back and then rolling up, keeping the toes bound up. So, it might take me a few times, but let's try. Roll back, roll up. Woo! Let's try again. Back and up. Almost. Woo! Sometimes I get it, sometimes I can't. All right, well, we're gonna release those legs down. You're gonna be back in downward facing dog if you'd like to take a vinyasa to get there, or if you just like to step your feet back. From here, we're gonna inhale, lift the right leg up, and exhale, trot up into pigeon pose. We're not gonna fold in here, we're gonna play a little bit here. So maybe just get into position here, shimmy those shoulders a little bit. Feel the goodness of this hip opening pose. All right, from here, guys, this back left leg, we're gonna cupcake our fingers out here. It's gonna swing all the way around, tap over to the right. So swing behind, tap to the right. Swing and tap. Swing and tap over. Just a few more. This time, when we bring it up over to the right, we're gonna cross it all the way over for cow face. Face you guys here. So our left leg is crossed over our right here, trying to stack the knees on top of one another here. And then reaching those feet out long. Cow face. I have to really think here about sinking in my left hip here. So I'm trying to think about getting both sits bones down here. If you'd like to add in the arms here, right hand comes behind, left hand reaches, maybe fingertips meet here. For those cow face arms, if you'd like more, you can fold in over those legs. Fold in here, guys. Just leave what's heavy behind. One more breath here. We'll inhale, rise back up, releasing the bind, do the hands. We're going to open those legs up nice and wide here. We're going to fold in for a wide-legged forward fold here. Just for a breath or two. Inhale, we'll rise back up. We're going to feet together. We're going to make our way back to downward facing dog. If you'd like the vinyasa, just like to step back. Take that on the left side as we inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, drop
that left hand, those fingers will cupcake out. We're going to swing this right leg around, tap it towards the left and back. I've got some obstacles here, so be aware. Tap and swing. Tap and swing. Work that booty. Woo! Just a few more. Last one, we're going to cross that right leg all the way over the left. I'm just turning to face you guys. I'll face opposite way. Shimmy those feet out, stacking those knees. Thinking about making that right hip heavy down towards the floor. If you like the arms, the left hand will reach behind this time. See if you can interlace the fingers and fold in. And breathe. Feel the release through the hips.
It always seems impossible until it's done.
Inhale, we'll rise up. From here, we'll bring those hands to plant behind us. Just windshield wiper out those legs. Dropping knees to the right and the left. And then from here, we're going to come into reverse tabletop. So planting those feet right behind the sit bones. Hands are in the same position. Fingertips point back towards the bottom. You're going to press into the hands and the feet. Reverse table. That head can drop back if it's comfortable on the neck. And breathe here. One more breath here. Exhale, release down nice and slow. From here, you can either take that reverse table again, or you can come into reverse plank from here for a little more. Hands are going to be the same way. This time we're going to straighten the legs though. So inhale, lift those hips. Try to get those toes to touch down on the floor as you lift the hips, lift the chest, let the head drop back. Really push those toes down, lift those hips high. And breathe here. One more breath to lower down nice and slow, letting the head be relaxing to lift. Nice. Take a quick forward fold from here. Nice straight legs. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold in. Good. If you like that little shimmy here, feels good for me. One more breath here. We'll roll up nice and slow. From here, we're coming all the way down to our back. Draw those knees up into the chest. Give them a little squeeze here. I'm just going to take one back bend here. So I'll give you yogi's choice here. We'll either take a bridge, or you can take wheel pose if you'd like here. If you're coming into wheel, hands plant behind you by the ears. Lift up. Maybe you walk those hands in a little bit further and then press up. Wherever you are, if you're in bridge or you're in wheel, take 3 breaths.
Look for the good. Look for the good. Everyone gets mad sometimes, and maybe they should.
Nice, we'll lower down, nice and slow. Rolling all the way back down. From here, open those arms up wide into T. Bring the knees up into the chest. Going to take a twist if you let those knees drop over to the left. Any other variation you'd like here, that top leg can extend. My favorite is to bind those legs up into eagle legs and then twist. Take 3 breaths here in this twist. Letting your next inhale, draw those knees back and up through center, unwinding the legs if they were wound up. And then we'll let those knees fall over to the right, taking whatever variation you did on the other side. And breathe into this twist. As we come to the close of our practice, 45 minutes goes so fast. Thank your body here for all the work it's done.
showing up and practicing on this cloudy, rainy day. I know the movement helps me feel so much better mentally, emotionally. Use an inhale, draw those knees back and up through center. Let's take a happy baby here as you reach for the outside edges of the feet, drawing the knees back down towards the armpits. Taking whatever movement you need here. Maybe it's a gentle rock side to side. Maybe you straighten one leg and the other. And then bring those knees back into your chest. Wrap yourself up here. A nice big hug. Squeeze everything tight. And then exhale, release it all down. Let the feet fall out wide. Arms fall down beside you. Take a nice big inhale, hold at the top, and then exhale, release out the mouth. Settling in for your final resting pose, your well-earned yogi rest here. Together. Let's take a nice big good morning stretch. Inhale. Hold that breath at the top. Really fill up the lungs. And then exhale. Release out the mouth. If you need another cleansing breath, go ahead and take one. Otherwise, let's draw those knees up into the chest. Take that little rock up to a nice, easy seat at the top of our mat. We'll draw up together at heart center, taking a minute to bow in here. Bowing in with so much gratitude for all the beautiful things this pause has been showing us, for the silver linings, and with hope, knowing that we will meet again soon. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the heart, letting your light shine out so brightly. The love, the light, joy and the strength that is within me sees, honors, and so humbly bows before that same love, light, joy, and strength within each and every one of you. Namaste.
you so much for joining me, guys. Hope you have a lovely evening. I'll see you again next Wednesday right here at 5:30.